Well. Here we go again, performing the grown up task of feeding myself. This hasn't happened in a while, as I've been quite all over the place, so cooking in bulk wasn't exactly a priority.
But to be honest, I was also really tired of eating my own food.
Needed a break from my regular options. But now, meal prep is back on the menu, and I've decided to switch things up with foods I haven't made in forever, or ever made at all. God help me.
So, welcome to Martha's Kitchen, where Chef Martha tries things she may or may not regret. Let's shake things up! Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to be making this video, to be honest. Sort of looking forward to the foods, but not really the process, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm happy about making this video because I'm happy that I am primarily filming in my space. It feels like it's been ages I did that. Also, if you can hear the fridge, I'm sorry, I'm not turning it off because that there is light right now is a miracle, okay? So I got back a few days ago, and the night that I got back, we had light all night, and it hadn't been light for a while because I talked with the security person a few times while I was away, and he said there wasn't light at all. So me thinking that, oh, light is back and we're back to normal, I went to order all these foods, right? And in the 2 days that it took the deliveries to get here, we didn't have light at all till today. And I'm like, wouldn't God do it? Okay, I hope that it stays for long, but I'm just going to leave the fridge to cool as much as it can before I put all of these inside because I was already thinking about running the generator. Anywho, enough about Nigeria and its problems. It's really hot in here. Give me a minute. I'm not entirely sure how good an idea it is having the fan in the kitchen because fire and everything, but I'll use my discretion as we go along. Anyway, so about cooking and food and everything, I am deciding to try out new options today. I am cooking pepper soup. I've never made pepper soup in my life. Yeah, I know. I'm also making Chinese fried rice because I was craving that during that water fast that I did. And yeah, I still have the urge to eat it even after so long. Yeah, so I've never made that either. I haven't made, I've made okra quite a few times, but usually white okra and then stew. So this time I'm making ila alasepo, right? If you're Yoruba, is it alasepo or alasepo? Whatever. Basically okra sha, but like everything mixed together, so you can just eat it like that without having to put stew and everything. And I'm also making stew. I think that's everything that I'm doing. Yeah, I think that's everything that I'm doing. So let's start the process, okay? I really thought that I was going to start cooking by midday, but the thing I had to do earlier in the day took so much longer than I thought it would. Anyway, enough of the preamble. Let's get at cooking. I've also not cooked in a long time. I think it was really great this break. So it feels exciting doing everything. Anyway, let's start cooking.
Me gustaría platicarlo de manera diferente. Lo que digo es lo que siento con respeto pa' mi gente. En la vida nada es fácil, hay que saber tener la mente. Respeto al que me respeta, no soy de andar de corriente. Conóceme bien y verás quién soy. Tuve que probar mi fe, ya que robada esta fue. Ojalá y no se te olvide que el sendero que recorro es pasajero. El camino abierto está Lo que yo miro en las calles para mí no es sorprendente. Hoy ve a todos con collares y según que son creyentes. El dinero no es problema si ayudar está en la mente. Con dinero él al perro y eso lo tengo presente.
So the last time I did my meal prep, I was asked why why I boil my tomatoes and peppers before blending them, what the benefits are, so that I don't get those questions asked again in comments. Growing up, we used to boil the blended tomatoes. That means we blend the tomatoes, then we boil them after. I don't know if everyone does that or if you just go straight to frying and like making your stew, but that's what we used to do in my house. But I found that boiling it before blending was less time consuming, and and I just preferred how it looked like blended after being boiled as opposed to before. Blended after being boiled as opposed to before. Yeah, I got it right. Oh my goodness. Because when we used to blend then boil, we would wait quite a while because we would wait for the water or most of the water to evaporate, and it's just like the tomato, the puree now I'll call it, that's left, and that used to take quite a while waiting for all the water to evaporate. What's the point? Just boil it, okay, blend it, and then you're good to go. So yeah, that's why. Also, I kind of forgot that I was going to make beans, or that I planned to make beans, and yeah, it's already dark outside. It's about past 7 p.m. at the moment, and I'm just like, oh my god, with all the other things that I have to make. I just quickly put the beans on the fire. I probably should have boiled it before I started making this video entirely. I guess I have just this burner now to work with. I really hope that I did not stay here till about 2 a.m. like it happened the last time. God help me.
La gracia es esta vida. Cada día me nace nueva melodía. Yo sabía que algún día llegaría. Qué alegría pasar el tiempo a tu lado. Qué alegría.
Alright, it's been about an hour since I took the last clip, and quite a bit has happened. Let me fill you in, because I just started to do things off camera. It's late and I was beginning to panic. So first of all, the beans is soft enough already. I just need to make the sauce that I want with it, because I want it not plain beans, like I want it with oil and everything, but I don't just want it with oil, I want some protein inside. So it's just about 15% more work needed with the beans. Right now I have this, I have the other essentials for the okra that I want to make. I think that the okra is too much, to be honest. It's beginning to turn brown already. It's drying up already. Too much time doing all of this. Cooking takes so much time. How do cooks and people survive? Was their job quite alright, but oh my god. Anyway, I'm about to do this, so this should be done in the next, say, 10 minutes. Then I have the pepper soup left to also do. Everything has been boiled, all the proteins and everything, so it's just for me to do a quick Google search for how to make pepper soup. I have an idea, but like just to make sure I don't make any mistakes, and actually go along with those. I plan to make the rice tomorrow morning. They've taken the light already. I'm really sweating. Also, it's rained for a bit. Global warming and the weirdness, because it's November. It should be Harmattan already, not rain still falling, right? Anywho, let's get on with the rest of the things. Yeah, also the stew is completely ready, so we're done with the stew. That's the first and only thing that is completely done at the moment.
para quererte, para quererte.
This soup is way plentier than I thought it would be though. In my mind, I'm just like, what am I going to do with all this soup? And the protein is not enough inside. I really need to gauge how much stuff I need better, especially proteins. But maybe it's because of how expensive things are. I put 1 kilo of something and I'm like, that should be enough now. That should be enough. Too much optimism. So to be honest, I'm not quite sure what this is. I think it's alligator pepper. Oh, this is interesting. So does it grow? I think I need to search again. All these recipes online, they'll just be telling you how, oh, Nigerian food is this. And when I was younger, I used to eat pepper soup. How do I make pepper soup? Stop telling me your story or whatever. And they'll just write the ingredients there, not really or how to do it like step by step. Maybe I'm just too impatient to actually settle down. But like two of the people online that said that they were sharing recipes, they're just telling me stories that I don't care for. Like, I don't care about your childhood. I want to learn how to make pepper soup so that I can do it now. What is this? I think palm oil is supposed to be part of the mix, but it's looking like I put too much. This is like the most chaotic I've ever been in the kitchen in my life, probably. Maybe not my life, maybe when I was younger, Shabo. I don't even remember the experience whenever it did happen, but I don't even understand what I'm... At some point, it was tasting like pepper soup, but then I added the palm oil and I added more of the spice, like pepper soup mix, and now I'm not sure anymore. I'll just let this thing boil. So now I want to just finish with the beans and boil the chicken and stuff that I will use for the rice tomorrow. It's past 10 p.m. already. Yes, I have spent over 5 hours in this kitchen and I really need to go and sit down and rest my feet or something. Why am I so confused? I think now it's beginning to smell like pepper soup. At least it's a little better. I also took out some of the palm oil, like I just scooped. Thankfully, palm oil floats and all, so it was on the top, so I just scooped out a little. I put more pepper and more salt because it was actually tasteless, I realized. So let me just let it cook for a while and take a break and then come back and see what else it probably needs. It's my first time. Be easy on yourself, Martha.
Niño, qué bonito es cuando juega la pelota. Niño, jugadorcito, qué bonito es cuando juega de verdad. Juega la pelota, juega de verdad. Juega la, juega la.
Hola! Welcome back to the second segment of my cooking show. Martha figures out what the heck she's doing in the kitchen. Hi, good morning. As you can see, I think my face is quite oily because I put on sunscreen. Not oily, just very dewy. Anyway, I'm about heading out, so I literally have like 15 minutes left in this kitchen. Today is project make Chinese fried rice, and what else am I supposed to do? And do a taste test of everything. So I have parboiled the rice, even though I was kind of getting ready. So I didn't even quite parboil the rice is pretty much ready. Okay, but I'm about to make the stir fry thingies sharp and just toss it inside, and then we'll do what we have to do. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Let's do this. Do I need anything here? I think I brought everything out already. Oh, I need. Okay.
Deixa de preguiça, deixa o cobertor, deixa que hoje eu vou.
So I've put in onions, peppers, green peppers, and spring onions. I'll leave out the carrots. I'll put the carrots in last. There's no time for too much close-up shots and whatnot. At this point, I'm beginning to panic because I really have to go soon, and because I have somewhere else to be, I can't be late to this first place, so that I can be done as fast as possible and bounce. This is typical Martha behavior, by the way, but it's not my fault really. You guys saw the chaotic day I had yesterday, and the thing I had to do earlier in the day was very important and had to be done. I guess I'm just the one that puts too many things in one day, or I don't know, has too many things to do, I suppose. Let me not find a way to blame myself. And it was probably, I say probably because again, I'm trying to be nice to myself, but yeah, it's probably was a very bad idea to wear a bathrobe to cook, because I'm beginning to sweat under all these towel material, if that makes sense. I just say towel material. Anyway, I'm not really a fan of soy sauce per se, but I saw in the recipe online, okay, I don't think it's now, that I'm supposed to put a little bit of soy sauce. I've fried the egg, so this is by the side as well. So I'll just let this simmer for a bit, and yeah.
Deixa de preguiça, deixa cobertor, deixa que hoje eu vou ser o teu calor. Sei que tá friozinho, já sei como é. Sei que o nosso amor aquece quando quer.
Hi.
De manhãzinha o sol nasceu.
I know it's pretty noisy at the moment, so please bear with me, but obviously I'm ready to go out. And before heading out, I decided to quickly do a taste test of everything. Quite a number of random things. Let me start from the thing that is least supposed to be in this section, which is the soup, the okra. I think this is my least favorite thing from what I tasted last night, but let's see again. Yeah, I'm not really into it. I think it's also a tad bit salty. A tad bit. I think it's also a tad bit salty. I will rate this a over 5. I will rate it. It's just average, so maybe a 2.5. Oh my god, this is bad. Yeah, maybe a 2.5. Maybe I'm being hard on myself, I don't know, but a 2.5. Now let's go to the pepper soup. Oh yeah, this one too with with its issues. I think what this needs is more water. Seems really strong. I think I put too much of the pepper soup spice. I think I put too much of the pepper soup spice. I I probably still don't quite know how to gauge how much spice is required for how much you know, like for what quantity of water or whatever, you get me. Um but yeah, I think when I'm taking it, I would add more water to whatever it is I dish out for myself. It's also not quite peppery. I don't know why. I think my pepper might have lost its pepperiness, if that makes sense. But yeah. Next is the beans. I really like the beans from what I tasted yesterday. I think beans can be quite low effort because growing up, beans, it's a running joke. Beans was like our every afternoon food, Monday to Saturday. It's only on Sundays that we have like a different timetable. But every afternoon, we're eating beans, and we only used to put salt and pepper and onions in our beans, and it was decent. So I think now, like with all the other paparazzi, it's like, oh my god, you taste heavenly. So I think that's what this is. Yeah, yeah. Ah, I give this baby a 4.5 or a 4. Oh, I forgot to rate this one because it's my first time and I'll be nice. Let me just say a 3 for the pepper soup. So now to my rice and to the stew. Let me take the stew first. I think the stew is quite decent. I'll give the stew a 4. I'll give the stew a 4. It's a solid 4. For the rice, I'd have given the rice a 4 or even a 4.5. Not because I think it's entirely Chinese fried rice, because I think the pepper and tomato that I put made it shift from being Chinese fried rice. But for taste and everything, I'll have given it a strong 4. But I think I should have added a little more salt, right? I'll still give it a 4, but like a 4 as opposed to a strong 4. So there we have it. My cook with me is done. I have done everything that I promised I would do in this video. Chaotic as it was, I really feel like my cooking videos can be quite chaotic. I really need to plan to start cooking earlier next time so that I do not have to spill to the next day because yo. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will definitely be trying pretty much all these foods again, probably very soon, because I feel like no. I am not a chef or whatever, but I'm very decent in the kitchen, and yeah, I need to do these babies justice. Anywho, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.